I must confess that I love minimalist spaces, but there is no way to not be captivated when I see an impressive wallpaper. Wallpapers are an excellent way to create focal points, attract our attention, and give the space that special and personal touch it needs. Since many of you have asked me to make a video about wallpaper, here it is. In today's video, we will review the key points about how to choose the ideal wallpaper for your room. I'll show you some ideas and inspiration of where to place them and how to choose the best pattern for your home or in a project you're working on. If you are new to my channel, I'm Zaira Kuri, an architect, interior and lighting designer. This is a channel to learn about interior design. Here, you will find the design concepts and ideas you need to design spaces like a pro. I invite you to subscribe to become part of our design community. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button because it is a powerful way to support my content. Okay guys, are you ready for today's lesson? Let's get started.
How to start? What do I need?
Evaluate your space. There is an infinite variety of wallpaper. I know it can be confusing to choose the right one for your room. Something essential is that you like the design of the wallpaper. Well, I would say that you should love it because it will be the focal point of the room and you will see its design every day. If it doesn't have a motif or colors you love, you might get tired of it easily. However, apart from choosing a wallpaper that you like, you should consider the conditions of the room, mainly its height, size, and natural light. Yes, as in all interior design, you need to evaluate your room first. If the room you plan to decorate is small, you should opt for designs with light tones that are not too saturated with images or complex patterns. For tiny spaces, it's not advisable to place the wallpaper on all the walls. For the best result, place your wallpaper where the greatest visual attention is focused. Something important to consider is the scale and proportion between the wallpaper and the space. In small spaces, the pattern must be small to create an illusion that the wall is receding. There is no specific rule. It's a matter of perception. Just use your criteria, taking into account how the pattern will relate to your space. On the other hand, in large spaces, you can use wallpaper with a more daring design, with patterns on a larger scale, and you can even use it on several walls. However, remember that the eye needs some solid color surfaces to rest. Wallpaper is useful to emphasize a wall. Before choosing that wall, make sure it is an important one for the room. Pick a visible wall that draws your attention from different points or serve as a backdrop to important areas or furniture, such as the TV unit, the back wall of your dining room, or behind the headboard. We have already seen this in the video on creating focal points in each space of a home. The concepts learned in that video can be applied to the placement of your wallpaper. If you haven't seen yet, I recommend that you do. I will leave you the link up here and in the description box below. Maybe you like to think outside the box. Why not add interest to your ceilings? This is also an authentic way to add personality to a room. What do you think? Would you use wallpaper on the ceiling? Let me know your opinion in a comment below.
Pick the colors.
After you understand your space and have an idea of what you need according to the qualities of your room, we move on the fun part, choosing the colors and motif of your wallpaper. In general, the choice is very similar to that made when speaking of traditional painting. Light tones will give the space a feeling of spaciousness, while helping to keep the room illuminated with less artificial or natural light. In interior design, you always have to think of everything as a whole. Think of a concept and stick to it. For instance, if we design a room with a minimalist style, an Art Deco motif is probably not the best option unless it respects the color palette. And if you're looking to mix styles, we could consider it. Still, if neither the style nor the colors goes with the aesthetic of your room, as much as you like the wallpaper, it would be best to see another option that adheres to your decoration plan. You should select wallpaper with colors that complement your decor and the existing color palette in your home. It doesn't necessarily have to be an identical color. You can use a shade within the same color family, analogous or complementary colors. The important thing is to make sure that the colors of the wallpaper coexist with the existing decoration and are combined correctly. Thinking about how the colors relate to each other following the color theory. By the way, I have a free guide on how to combine colors like a pro. Guys, using the color wheel and color theory is very easy, so combine your colors in the right way. I will leave you the link in the description box below. Here are some tips to consider to make your wallpaper coexist with the other elements of your home. The colors you select for a wallpaper should match your window, floor, and furniture treatments. Use the accent color from your color palette as the main color in your wallpaper to create drama and contrast, and to be consistent with your decorating plan. For a smooth and easy transition, use the main color of the wallpaper on a wall and in other decor items. By the way, guys, if you want to learn more about design, catch me on Instagram. There I share a lot of information and tips about interior design, lighting, and architecture. I will love to see you there.
Pick the right motif.
I know, there are too many options for wallpaper motifs. Apart from the color palette, it is important to think about the pattern and motif of the wallpaper, to choose one that complements your type of furniture and other textures. Patterns define and emphasize styles, so use them to make your style and personality stand out even more. For example, if your style is Art Deco or glam, a geometric pattern will highlight its aesthetics. Conversely, if your interior has a tropical vibe with wood and natural fibers, a floral or leaf motifs can work well. So think about the style that identifies your space and select a wallpaper that highlights its aesthetics. Are you still unsure? Let's look at some styles and some wallpaper options to get inspired.
wallpaper material?
There are several options for wallpaper materials, such as printed and vinyl, to name a few. One material isn't better than another. One just may be a better for your space and lifestyle. For example, vinyl wallpapers are resistant to humidity. You can even wash them, which makes it suitable for use in bathrooms or kids' rooms, or if you have pets, as this material allows you to keep it clean. If you opt for printed wallpaper, it's not recommended to use in kitchens, bathrooms, or if you have kids or pets, because the ink is water-based, so you can't wash it. However, since printed wallpaper is cheaper than vinyl, it may be good to use it in areas where it's not exposed to moisture or dirt, such as a closet or master bedroom. You must be careful and read the instructions of the wallpaper you are going to select. Find out if you can clean it with common detergents or if it requires other special products. That way you can choose the best one for your space within your budget. Also, find out about its installation, the type of glue it needs, and the maintenance that each one requires. Today, there are infinite options. Know the materials available and choose the one that best suits your budget and need. Once you determine the colors, the motif, and the materials that best suits your space, you are ready to buy your wallpaper.
But wait a minute. How many rolls do I need to purchase?
That's easy. Let's see how to do it step by step. Step 1. Measure the walls where you'll apply your wallpaper and multiply the width by the height of each wall. You'll get the total surface area. Step 2. Measure all windows, doors, and other large openings in the wall you plan to apply your wallpaper and subtract it from the total surface area. This way you avoid buying an unnecessary amount of paper. Step 3. Check the rolls label to see how much square foot each one covers and determine how many rolls you'll need to cover the area. Step 4. A good idea is to order an extra roll at the same time as the original purchase to ensure that the rolls are from the same batch of products, so there are no color variations. It can help you in case of an error when installing it. Let's recap what we have learned today on how to pick the right wallpaper for a room. Evaluate your space. Like all processes in interior design, the starting point is to consider the room's conditions. Pick the colors. Consider the colors of your space and furniture in order to pick a wallpaper that will coexist with your color palette. 3. Pick the right motif for the aesthetics of your space. 4. Select a wallpaper material that best suits your lifestyle, budget, and space. Make sure to measure your walls before buying the wallpaper rolls. Don't forget to buy an extra roll. Now I'm sure you're ready to add that wallpaper that you dream of. Guys, if you like this video, I will appreciate it if you smash the like button because it's a great way to support my channel and content. Also, don't forget to subscribe to join our design community. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about design and get inspired, I recommend that you watch these 2 videos next. This is all for today, guys. Have a beautiful week. See you in the next one.